Hey animal lovers! So you have an emergency while you're doing a pet sitting visit and you're wondering what happens. So the biggest advantage of working with a pet sitting company is that you have backup 24/7. We currently have 2 full-time managers that are here for any questions that you may have or if you have any problems that arise. We also have other sitters that you can contact, so the sitters are all in contact with each other. So say like you are watching a house and you have a question about a behavior you're seeing about another dog and you know another sitter's watched this house, you can get a hold of that other sitter and ask them about how they have handled this problem in the past. We're also always there just for everyday questions. So if you have a problem, whether it be an issue in the middle of the night or a question during the day, you can always reach at least one of us and you always reach out to us. We're here to make those tough judgment calls so that you don't have to. That's part of the big advantage. We really do rely on the judgment of the sitters, but they can always reach us, and there's always someone available. So a couple examples that we have used in the past. One time we had a landscaper showing up at the house that was not supposed to be there after hours, and he was coming late at night when the sitter was there, and it was very concerning for her. In that case, we actually sent out my husband, who has done pet sitting for us in the past and is covered under our insurance. He actually went out to the house in the evening and was checking up on the sitter to make sure that she was doing okay and that there was nothing weird going on. And then, with the consent of the client, we actually set up a camera in the house so that we were able to see at the time, and she was able to see from her phone whether there was anything going on at the house before she arrived, and we were all able to keep an eye on the situation. So that made everybody feel better. One time we had a dog collapse, and so we needed another sitter to step in, and we actually had myself and another sitter go to that house to make sure that we had plenty of people to lift that dog into a vehicle and get that dog to the emergency clinic. We've had multiple situations where animals have needed to go to the vet and the sitter was busy, so we've definitely gone, and the managers will step in that case and help take over and make decisions in that process, and also talk to the clients. So things like this come up, and we are definitely there to help. One of the more common things, unfortunately, that happens is sometimes people get in car accidents or they just get sick. So anytime one of those things happens, if a sitter gets really sick and cannot make their visits, or if a sitter's in a car accident during the day, we will go out and we will take over the rest of the houses. That's not our desire, and that's not what we want to have happen, but that's the advantage, that if something happens, you don't have to worry about those animals being taken care of. Someone else is going to step in and take over and talk to those clients and work with those animals to make sure that everything is taken care of.